Hi everyone, Carol here. I would like to share a couple of multimedia projects with you. And please excuse my voice, I'm just getting over pneumonia. And before I start, do you like my table center? I had this plate with my candles on my table, and my granddaughter's tutu landed on the table one day, and I've been using it all summer. I just think it's so cute. My first project is a altered CD. I use the Prima Princess paper collection, and I've done a whole lot of things to it. But the bottom piece here is like those bottle caps, but it's a heart shape. So I put the image in there and used a whole lot of different products. I used some Frontage in the shabby blue embossing enamel. I used some champagne glass glitter. I added this resin flower with a bling. Then I just poured in a whole bunch of UD. And first I had inked the little heart with a Recollection multi-purpose ink. And multi-surface ink, I should say, sorry. And used the paper on the CD. I added some texture paste, used some gelatos for color here, added some blue ink from the Prima inkers in the Warm Jeans. It says Les Belles Choses. Added some flower stamps here too in a sepia tone. Let's see, added some Lindy spray. Colors did I use there? Oh, I also stenciled the background, and I used Plumeria pink, and also used the pink inker, which is hydrangea. Added this little resin flower, this little organza flower, two laces, the pink lace and the white organza. I linked it with a chain. I used my Tim Holtz puncher to make the hole in the CD. I thought it might crack it, but it did not, which was great. I added 3 flowers, two pink and a purple, with brad, and I toned it down a little bit with the white Prima inker. Then I inked up a filigree butterfly, added these little resin flowers all around, added beaded trim. I have some sprays here with pearls and iridescent little medallions. I added some white feathers, and not sure if you can see the tiny pink ones here. Then this beautiful Prima fairy. Over here I added a tiny bow, and then of course I finished the back. And this is going to someone, and I have my information on the back, and I added a tiny seam binding bow. So I really love how this looks. I've got a thing for dangles with chains lately, I don't know why. My second project is a 12 by 12 canvas, and I'll have to pick this up to show you. So we'll start up here. I used Prima stencil in the top and the bottom down here. Again, I used the Prima inkers in the hydrangea and the worn denim. I used some Lindy sprays, Lindy Saltwater Taffy, Plumeria Pink, Glory of the Seas Gold. I used some Regal or Royal Peacock Fire. I did all kinds of, first I whitewashed the wooden pieces here, the tower and the frame. The Dream is also a wooden piece, and I sprayed it with the Glory of the Sea Gold. Then added the pink, shabby pink embossing them, and this stuff is just delicious. Let's see if I can put that a little bit further away. Sorry about that. It is just so much fun to play with, and I absolutely love the texture that I got. Let's see that, if I look to the side of it, yeah, a little bit. So I used a pink doily, and I cut out a piece of white mesh on top of it. Then up here at the top I have a Prima Vine. Then this is a petaloo. This is a tiny petaloo, as is the leaf. The frame, as I said, I whitewashed and then added some of the Prima inkers in the blue and the pink, and also added tea dye and spun sugar, Tim Holtz distressing ink. And the image is an image that was on a bottle of soap that I had, and I really liked it, so I kept it. I added some bling in the top corner and the bottom, and I had that ribbon here forever in my stash, just waiting for the perfect project, and I think that one was it. So move down over to this corner. I have another Prima spray here. This is another one as well. This is a Prima flower, silk, and another Prima flower here. This one, leaf, this tiny bloom, and the bead spray here is petaloo, and this is another Prima. And again on the tower, pretty much did the same thing that I did on the frame. And to finish I put the beads on the top, and then on the side added like a crochet trim just to hide the canvas sides. So again, from top to bottom. Sorry, the lighting is not the best. It's very late. My third piece is a really big one. It's an altered piece. I found this at a thrift store, and it was actually, sorry about that. It was actually natural wood, and what happened was it was varnished, so the paint wouldn't stick to it really well, which was fine by me because all I wanted to do was give it a whitewash, and I love that you can still see the the wood grain through it. The metal piece at the top here was black, and I spray painted it white. Over here there was one broken glass piece. It's for photos, so I added these recycle Prima paper packaging. I want to put some poetry in there, and this padded pegboard here, or whatever you want to call it, was cream color, faded cream color, as was the ribbon. And again, I just used a whole bunch of colors. the pinks, Plumeria Pink. Also used Cosmopolitan Pink. I used the Royal Peacock Fire, Tilt-A-Wheel Teal, Merry-Go-Round Green, Pop Rock Purple, I believe that's it. Yep. And then again, I used the Prima Inkers in the Plumeria and Worn Denim. I did do some stenciling here. Sprayed it with some Lindy spray. You can see it through almost all of the sections. I did do all of the sections, but some of them just sort of faded in the background as I sprayed over them. Then I took the white Prima Inker and I just ran a credit card across it to make these pretty lines to add a little bit of interest. I had popped off the buttons. I also sprayed the ribbon and the buttons, then I glued them back on. And I absolutely love how this turned out as well. I can't wait to add it to my scrap room. I love that it has this tiny little ledge at the top. So yeah, I think I paid like $2.99 for this, and I just absolutely love it. I love altering items and using different mediums to do so. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and good night.